folks.
Happened there. It's not supposed to have done that. I will soon have it corrected. I hope. Just about do it. Maybe a little bit more. Right. Well, what have I done with that? Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I am back for more Super. I gotta say, oh no, we've lost a subscriber. We're back down to 198 now. That's sad. I'm not quite sure who unsubscribed, but oh well. Although it could be a glitch in the Matrix as well, to be fair. So, oh, controls just so yeah, if you like what you see today, then please do consider smashing the like button and hitting the subscribe button, because we're now 2 subscribers off of hitting the 200 mark, and I would still like to hit that 200 mark before we wrap up for Christmas. So without further ado, let's get on with today's show, and we are continuing on from where we left off, which is the cistern level. So let's get started. Yeah. Hey up, George. It shouldn't be. Should be able to hear me just fine now. And I turn the music off. The music's only supposed to be for the intro, unless you're on about the music in the background of the game. Must have been the Tomb Raider music in the Tomb Raider home screen. I might have to just adjust that, or not do my intro until I've loaded up the game, perhaps. You didn't really miss much though. All I was saying was welcome, and also saying about the fact that I'd lost a subscriber and I want to try and hit 200 subs before Christmas, that's all. Let me see if I can... Bloody mic's just fallen over as well. I don't know how that happened. Okay, hopefully that should balance things a bit better. Hey up, Chris. But yeah, as I was saying, unfortunately I've lost a subscriber, which is sad news, but it's not the end of the world, obviously. So I'm just going to work doubly hard to try and gain that subscriber back, and gain the 200 subscribers before Christmas if I can. That's the goal anyway. In the meantime, the only other goal is to have fun and to continue doing what we are doing, which is entertaining. So oh bollocks! I did not mean to do that. But yeah, we'll get there. But yeah, we're just continuing on from where we left off on Thursday, which was we'd done the Palace Midas level and the Colosseum, and we're now working our way through the cistern. I cannot remember if that's a running jump or a normal jump, so to play it safe I'm going to do this. Okay, it was a running jump. Interesting, I don't remember there being two of those in here. I swear there was only one of them. Maybe I was wrong. Go figure. I'm in Pierre again. That was interesting, he just disappeared. I've got to remember how to do this now. There we go. Probably one of the hardest items to actually manage to grab. Yeah, I know what you mean, George. It is a bit on the annoying side. Okay. Oh yeah, what game's that then, George? I was rather hoping I could drop and shimmy, but I guess that didn't work. Oh. God. Right, I'm going to save my game again here because I have a real bad habit of dying in this room. Oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, Ark Ascended has its fair share of bugs and things like that, so I know what you mean when it comes to survival games. Although I can honestly say Ark is getting better. They are actually fixing things a little bit more now, like the whole blue screening and DCing. That seems to have become a thing of the past now. I haven't DC'd or blue screened now for months. So I guess miracles do happen on the odd occasion. Yeah, I can understand that. It is frustrating when you pay a large sum of money for a game and you try to play it and then you get hit by all these different bugs. It is very frustrating. It makes you think they should really test these games before, well, test them a lot more and shake out the flaws before actually releasing them. But it seems common sense goes out the window sometimes, unfortunately, with some of these game creators. Oh, for God's sake, not you again. Go away. God damn you, Pierre. Annoying little turd. Where'd the other one go? Oh, there he is. There we go. Okay, so I want to head up this end because through here is actually one of the secrets, which leads us to some magnum bullets. Hey up, Adam. Oh, okay, George. I guess that makes things a little better then, being that you got it for free. Oh, yeah, at the moment I am. But that's because, as you can see, I'm in the new graphics now, and it's a lot darker. But if I go into the old graphics, it's much brighter and I can see better. I'm not opposed to using the new graphics, it's just I tend to rotate between them depending on what level I'm on or where I am. Because sometimes I can see better with the new graphics, sometimes better with the old graphics, depending on where I am. In this particular area, it's actually better in the old graphics because it lights the whole place up so much more. I mean, if I just stand up here and watch this look, see how much darker that just went? But if I do this, it lights everything up. I can't say as it's one of my top favourite levels either, to be fair, Adam. You again. Trying to stay behind him as much as I can so he can't get too many shots off. Okay, he's gone. Such an annoying little rodent. Right, we've got a few trinkets to grab before we drop down. fuzzy or blurry? That's got to be on your end, I'm afraid, mate, because I've got my stream up on my phone and it's coming through fine. So whatever is causing that has got to be on your end. Might be a dodgy aerial cable or something. Yeah, Pierre's just there to be annoying, really. He sort of pops in, irritates you, and then disappears again. Damn it. I jumped too early. That was stupid of me. Only showing in 240. Not quite sure how to increase that. I'll have to have a look at that. I was going to say it should be showing in 1080p, which is full HDMI. To be honest, YouTube's a pain in its own right. I'm trying to watch what I say when it comes to YouTube because I have a lot of videos on my channel and whatnot, and I don't really want my channel getting ripped to pieces because I put a lot of work into it and don't particularly want to lose all that work, so I've got to be sensible. As much as I would love to criticise YouTube and tell them how I really feel, because one of my biggest gripes with YouTube is their advertising and the fact that they don't promote channels very well. Hence why the likes of my channel struggles, because my channel's just not getting out there through no fault of my own. I mean, like I said, I switched back to Tomb Raider in an attempt to try and see if I could try and claw the crowds back in again and get more subs. I mean, obviously, like I said, I've lost a sub today, or at some point over the last couple of days. Although, to be honest, I have a sneaking suspicion I already know who that subscriber might be. It was probably because I mentioned her in my last stream, although she's taken it out of context because I didn't actually mean anything by what I said as such. And that would be Holly. But I don't know. I'll claw the subscribers back, I know I will. I've done it before. So I'm not too bothered anymore. I mean, like earlier on this year, for instance, I went from... let me see, I went from, I think it was like 169 all the way down to 163, and then I clawed it back and went all the way back up to where I am now. So... I feel like I'm definitely more than capable of pulling it off. Oh crap, another alligator. Where did he come from? Oh god, I better get rid of him. There we go, he's down. Right, we still need to grab one more key, so let's go and get that now. If Lara would kindly stop getting stuck on walls and things. Seriously, Lara? I wonder if I can run and jump that without actually hitting the water. Let's find out. Yes, I can. But yeah, if you like Tomb Raider, Adam, then my channel will be the place to be next year as of February, because I'll be covering Tomb Raider 4, The Last Revelation, Tomb Raider 5 Chronicles, and Tomb Raider and the Angel of Darkness as well. So it's going to be a lot of Tomb Raiding to come. Like I say, Tomb Raider 1 and 2 is just a bit of a warm-up right now to just sort of get us ready for it. And to try and bring the crowds back in again. I mean, obviously before this I was doing Sea of Stars, but I was getting so many dead streams it was off-putting, so in the end I decided to shelve it for a minute, just until I'd sorted things out. But I also felt that because it was coming up to Christmas time as well and everybody was busy, I kind of felt like it was the wrong time of year to be doing Sea of Stars as well. Right, so we can finally open these doors. Yeah, we're coming up to that level very shortly. That is actually the next level, so... Oh, come on, up you go. There we go. See, there's a gorilla over there, but he's just stood there. Look at that, look. Literally just stood there like a damn statue. Okay, we've got a couple of lions to deal with now. I might just make use of these pistols of mine. There we go. But yeah, Tomb Raider 4: The Last Revelation I'm looking forwards to quite a bit, because I love the scenery to it, and I do love my Egyptian stuff as well, so I am quite looking forwards to it. Angel of Darkness I'm also looking forwards to, because I love the storyline to it, although I can honestly say I'm not a big fan of the controls. So I'm rather hoping that when they remaster it that they do something about the controls. I'm really hoping that they've learned from all the criticism that people have given them over the years regarding it. Chronicles I'm okay with, I guess. I mean, I used to ritually play it every Christmas at one point. Not so much nowadays. Oh, yeah. Whoops, I almost forgot. It usually helps if you actually, drag the block into the room that you actually want to, climb up in. Yeah, I agree, George. Like I said, up until recently, Tomb Raider and the Angel of Darkness got left on the PS2. It literally just got ignored, and that's because people were slagging the game off a lot, not because of its storyline, but because of its controls. And I kind of felt like because of that, it didn't get the love that it deserved. And I kind of feel like the game creators, all they needed to do was literally just take the game away, tinker with it a little bit, sort the controls out, and then re-release it with better controls, like what they're doing with Croc Remastered at the moment. Because I read a report somewhere online that they were taking away those really shitty old controls and they were making it a lot more bearable. Because when you play Croc on the PS1, the original version of it, the controls are awful. Hence why I only did like 1 or 2 streams of it and then stopped playing, because I just could not cope with it. It was horrible. But apparently when they bring out this remastering of it, it's supposed to be a lot better. The controls are supposed to be a lot smoother, easier to work with. So I will be getting it when it comes out, and I will be giving it a go. And if I deem it okay, then I'll probably put it on my channel. Probably much to Red Mario's delight. And I can see he's just jumped into chat there. Hello, Red Mario. perfect. We got all the items, all the secrets. Beautiful. Oh yeah, Red Mario. And what controls would you say were the worst then? I'm intrigued now. Come on, let's have it. I'm in the mood for a debate. Let's go. You would have put Larson into the second level. That's an interesting idea, I have to admit. The question is, whereabouts in the level would you put him? I mean, I like the idea of it. It's an awesome concept. Not familiar with the Half-Life games, George. Yeah, do you know what? Actually, I agree with Red Mario on this one. That the camera angles on Croc Legend of the Gobbos PS1 again were awful, literally awful. I agree with him 100% on that. I'm not gonna lie. That reminds me, actually, Red Mario coming into chat. There's something I want to ask of you, Red. Obviously, I know a while back we went through Final Fantasy VII together, and we went through absolutely everything. But I've got the memory span of a teaspoon, and I wanted to redo the walkthrough as smaller videos, not as a live stream. But like I said, my memory is absolutely awful. So what I was going to ask of you was whether or not you could, in our private Discord, between you and myself, obviously, is just sort of jot down things to remember at what points of the game, because I know you are literally a walking encyclopedia for that game, and I want to make sure that when I redo the walkthrough as videos, or as a let's play, as Fuzzfinger would call it, I want to make sure that I'm not leaving anything out. I want to make sure I'm covering absolutely everything. Because I want to make sure that it's a decent walkthrough. I also want to redo it because the last video walkthrough that I did for Final Fantasy VII, I was using my old mic and it was absolutely awful. So that's the other reason why I want to redo it. I want to remaster it, if that makes sense. Yeah, possibly, Adam. That would work. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I mean, it could work. I mean, you could also stick him towards the end as well, where the last bear is, because that's the only mob that's down there. So you could essentially stick him down there. Maybe on one of the top floors, perhaps. I don't know. We do have a group Discord, Adam. If you go into my channel's description, you'll find my Discord ad in there somewhere. if you add me on Discord, I'll add you to the group chat. Granted, it's a little bit on the dead side right now, but that's just generally because we're all quite busy at times and we don't necessarily drop messages in there. But we can add you anyway, and because we're always looking for new members, and you're more than welcome to chat to us on there. Or if there's something you want to ask me in private, you can message me in private as well. That's not a problem. But in the group chat, we might not necessarily respond straight away, but we always do try to respond as and when we can. Yeah, that's right, Red. Well, this is, like I said, this is why I'm asking you for a little bit of assistance. Just so I can make sure I don't cock it up. Oh, bugger! Oof. Oh, god damn. Okay, maybe I better save my game a second actually before I go any further. Because I keep forgetting the autosave thing at the... Well, I say autosave. The ability to save at the end of each level is non-existent now. You have to manually do it now at the beginning of the next level, which is really irritating. And that is a really irritating place to have dropped Pierre in. Yeah, well, last I checked him at 198. I was at 199. But at some point over the last couple of days I've ended up losing another sub. Like I was saying earlier, I think I have a rough idea of who it might have been that unsubscribed, and quite frankly I'm really not bothered anymore if it's who I think it is. Because quite frankly I've had enough of the drama now. I'm done with it. I'm pretty sure it's Holly that's unsubscribed, if I'm honest. I know I mentioned in my last stream, like I said, I'm pretty sure that she's taken what I said out of context and took it that I was having a pop at her when I generally was not. Where's the other pressure pad? There it is. Oh, bugger, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. I meant for you to put this lot of information into the Discord, well, into our private Discord, Red, not on, not in this chat. But thank you. Yes, I will remember. Oh, I'll have to jot it down somewhere now. Like so, I meant for you to put it in a private Discord message to me, not. Oh, goddamn. Oh. Well, anyway, thank you, Red. I appreciate it. I'll probably have to, if I can access the live chat at the end of the stream, I'll have to go back through and just write all this down, I guess. I'm sure I've got some paper somewhere. This bit's annoying because of the camera angles. There we go. Let me just hit the save button again. Oh, okay. Yeah, speaking of low level runs, I'm still looking at FF8. I'm just trying to work out a game plan. Right now, when I can be bothered, I want to go back on there and just do the card grind again and then create a separate save file with it so that I can... Oops, that was my bad. I screwed that right up. So that I can cut out that grind a little bit because it's quite repetitive. It's one of the things that really puts me off of FF8 a little bit. Unless I go back to doing things the way I used to do, where I used to not get the Lion Heart until disc 3 or whatever it was. Where I could just go after the Annoyals in battle to get the crystals. Oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, that is red, George. You're not wrong. And do you know what? I would not change Red Mario for the world. And you know something else? I've always said that Fuzzfinger's chat isn't complete unless Red Mario's there. Especially if it's Final Fantasy we're doing, because when Red Mario steps into the chat when we're doing a Final Fantasy game, it's like one giant ass guidebook just steps out of the shadows and opens up with absolutely everything. Oh, I know you have, Red. You've put many an hour into those games. That's why I keep pushing you to do FF 10 and 12, because I really want to see what you can do with those games, because you literally are a genius when it comes to these games. So I literally would love to see what you could do with them, and to see how you would cheese some of the bosses. Because I think it would be one hell of an entertaining show, quite frankly. You. What the hell? Teleporting gorilla? Good God. Okay, that's them dealt with. Right. No, wrong way. I need to go round the back first and flip this switch here. But yeah, there's a few walkthroughs and things I've been contemplating of late, because obviously I'm almost at the end of Dark Souls 3 now. I've just been slowed down by MC Coy again, because unfortunately, bless him, his PlayStation Plus ran out. And he's been playing Dark Souls 3 off camera without me for a bit as well, because it tends to help him out quite a bit with his mental health, bless him. And with him playing it off camera, he's ended up going back round into another playthrough, so I now have to wait for him to get back to where he was, or back to where we were rather, so he can help me with the last little bits, because unfortunately the last few bosses that I've got to deal with in order to pull out the walkthrough are quite tough and very difficult to solo, as I found out the other night when I tried to solo one of them. But once Dark Souls 3 is complete, I need to look at what walkthrough to do next, because I'll have finally cleared all the backlog after that. I've got nothing else sitting in the wings. I want to redo my ARC videos as well at some point, because the ones that I have currently sat on the laptop that I never released have now become obsolete. Because they've changed the cryopods back to the way they used to be, and the videos that I did for the caves were designed for getting around the hole, not being able to uncryo wherever you wanted malarkey. So I need to redo them now, updated. Although, having said that, there is one cave I will not be covering, and that is the Skylord cave, purely because... Or, actually no, let me rephrase that. I won't be covering it on official. I'll have to do that on single player, and that's because at the moment, especially on my server, I don't know if it's the same for all the servers, but the Skylord cave has become unplayable at the moment with the lag. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know. I did notice something last night when I tried to go in there, actually, because I went in to test it out to see whether it had been fixed or not. And one thing I did notice with it is that it wasn't lagging until such time that I came into battle against a bunch of Aranio spiders. So I'm just wondering if maybe they've overdone it with the spawns in there, perhaps. Because things seemed to be fine until those mobs started to move. The minute those mobs started to move, that's when it started lagging like hell all over the place. Whoa, did I just read that right? Red Mario put out a video with wrong info. Oh my good god. Quickly check his forehead, make sure he hasn't got a temperature. Red Mario dishing out incorrect info on a Final Fantasy game. What is this world coming to? I'm interested to know which info it was that was incorrect now, which bit it was. Oh, okay, Adam, I'd like to see that. That should be interesting. Yes, Red. So it's... Oh, let me see now. So it's... for health, it would be full life. For strength, it's Aurora. For vitality, it's... I want to say reflect. And then it was... Oh, what was it? I've got it written down somewhere as well. I swear Holy was on one of them as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, the walkthroughs are a bit... Like, because I do still have all my old walkthroughs, but you are correct, some of them are a bit misleading. Yeah, there's been a couple of times where I've consulted the guidebook and it's like, actually, hang on a minute, that's not where the guidebook said it should be, it's over here. Oh yeah, I need to clear that room out as well, don't I? Let me see, so I think it's just the shotgun shells that are in here. Oh, I knew reflect went on one of them. I think full break went on to one of them as well, but again I can't remember which one it was. Ah yes, meltdown. So I have got it written down somewhere, I just I've got to work out where I put it. My throat's going dry. That's better. Right then. No. I mean, yeah, she does slaughter a fair few of them, Adam. Oh, yes. Yeah, we're about to try and get to that now. But I'm going to save my game first. I do love this ancient music. There we go. I might just listen to this music a second before I enter into the secret room, because I do like this music. Makes me feel like I actually have stepped into a real life old tomb. Alright. There we go. Voila! Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I remember Red. God damn my throat. I apologise for the coughing and spluttering, by the way, folks. I'm having a hell of a time clearing my throat right now. Unfortunately, my throat does this from time to time. It's really irritating, quite frankly. Take a bite out of that, alligator, you little dipstick. Oh, it's this bit. I'm going to save my game here a second because I have a real bad habit of screwing this jump right up. There we go. We made it. Right, now we've got to... Where's the water? It's there. Okay, so we should be able to... Yeah, there we go. The amount of times I've screwed that up and ended up plummeting into the water and having to swim all the way back round. It's an absolute pain. Yeah, you. I was going to say you're going to wake up.
Too late for the prize given, no? Still, it is the taken part which...
Oh, do one, Pierre. Don't you be running away from me. You might have beaten me here, but that doesn't mean you're getting out of here alive. I'll tell you what, Red, with regards to Final Fantasy VII, there is one bit that does confuse the crap out of me, and I still struggle to explain what you actually have to do, because I'm still not 100% certain myself. And that's in the Shinra building with the bookcases, where you have to work out what the password is, and if you guess correctly first time round, you'll get the elemental materia. I know it's something to do with finding out which one doesn't belong in each area, but I can never remember like which letters it is that you have to take into account, or how you work out what letter it is. It's so confusing to me.
Here lies Tehokan, one of the two just rulers of Atlantis, who even after the curse of the continent...
Yeah, a lot of those cards are an absolute grind.
In these barren other lands, he died without child, and his knowledge has
That's a
no
lot of
heritage.
Chimera cards.
Look over us kindly, Tehokan.
Go back to floor 1 and save. Okay, interesting. Oh, I hadn't considered that. Oh, bugger! Oof. Yeah, I get that, Red, but like, if I'm going to be redoing my walkthrough, I need to know exactly like what we're supposed to do in there, so that I can explain it to people when I redo the walkthrough. But I do like your idea that you've just given me. That is an interesting one. Ooh. Just got to move this forward one more time and then we should be good to go. Okay, so we'll grab this. I also immediately ran this way to avoid the panther as well that's down there. There we go, that's him dealt with. Okay, next up we're going to want to switch to the magnums because we've got another pain in the butt to deal with, and quite frankly the pistols just ain't going to cut it. The only time you would want to use the pistols against him is if you're going for the achievement. There he is. There we go. It's him dealt with. That's better, now I can actually see. Oh, damn it. Oh, really, Lara? Come on. Yeah. Fake gunfire. Hang on a minute though, how do you know which letter's which number? Oh yeah, we need to get up there, don't we? Right. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum. Counting the letters first. That's still really confusing to me. Really confusing. I get the whole finding out which one doesn't belong and taking the letter from the one that, you know, it's just working out which letter it is the bit that's confuzzling to me. Yeah, I might have to go back and look at his video if I'm honest. I was going to say he did a full walkthrough. Well, kind of. Although his original walkthrough he didn't do Fort Gondor. Wait, wasn't there a medkit back there? Did I just go and run straight past it? Or am I thinking of later? No, I'm thinking of later because we can get back into that little section there later. Whoops. Yeah, I'll have a look at his updated one. Yeah, he did do the Fort Gondor in the last run that he did of it, because I was following him. It's a bit of a ritual for me. Whenever I see him do a streaming of Final Fantasy VII, I always pull up Final Fantasy VII myself and play alongside him. And that's because Final Fantasy VII was the very first one of his walkthroughs that I followed. Oh, I don't know what the hell just happened there. My brain just went to mush for a second. Oh, did I not save? Oh, fucking hell. Where am I? Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay. Shit. Oh. But yeah, as I was saying, Final Fantasy VII was the very first one of his walkthroughs that I followed. And I'll never forget it. I just finished off in Midgar and was out in the wilderness, had no clue where I was going, got so hopelessly, horrendously lost, and that's when I found Fuzzfinger's walkthrough and I stuck with it from that point on. And then the next one of his walkthroughs that I followed was Kingdom Hearts, because again one day I was trying to get through Kingdom Hearts again, getting stuck again, and I thought, hang on a minute, I wonder. So I went through his playlist looking to see whether he'd covered that particular game, and he had. And I was absolutely gutted when he didn't do Kingdom Hearts 2, because at the beginning of his Kingdom Hearts 1 playthrough he did say that he'd probably do the second one, but he never got round to it, and then more time went by and he just drifted on to other things. I've kind of given up hope now of him ever... Oh shit. You know what, sod this. I'm not going to fight him again. Pierre, on the other hand, I'll have to kill, but...
A little late for the prize given, no? Still, it is the taking part which counts.
Oh, really? It's taking that many shots to bring him down? Come on. Well, we were just in Egypt until I screwed up. I might try and at least get back to where I was, maybe. I don't know. I'll see how we go. A little bit irritating, if I'm honest, because like I said, back with the original version of the game, you used to be able to... Well, it would automatically give you the option to save at the end of each level, but for some strange reason it's not doing it with this one. I don't know if there's an option somewhere to make it do that, but if there is, I haven't found it as of yet. I have to remember when all the Fort Condor battles actually are as well. Yeah, we don't need to see those cutscenes again, thank you very much. What a pain. I should have saved as I went along. I broke my own cardinal rule. Well, actually Actually, it's the cardinal rule of all gamers, but still. Yeah, I goofed. Believe me, I'm not very happy with myself right now for doing that. In fact, I'm quite cross with myself for it, because I'm normally a lot better than that. Whoops. Oh, yeah. Crap, I forgot about him for a second. Oh no! Get off! Oh, for God's sake. Okay, fine, we'll do it this way. Yeah, a little Tomb Raider top tip for you with this bit is when you come out of that archway, immediately run left and then straight onto this ledge. That way you've got an easier time dealing with him. Obviously I goofed because I had a brain fart for a second there and I ran straight forward instead. But I think that's just purely because I'm at that point now where I'm getting a bit sloppy, and I also, I'm not blaming myself on this one, but like I haven't eaten since earlier as well, so I've not had any lunch as of yet, so I'm getting a little bit hungry as well, so that's probably contributing. And I've noticed that when I get hungry, my concentration does tend to falter a little bit. So usually when I go to do these streams, I make sure I'm fully fueled and ready to go before I start. But today I overslept and just, yeah, one thing led into another. Right, Let's just do a quick game save here a second. Let's not make the same mistake as before. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember Red. I know there's a couple of Fort Condor battles that you physically... sorry, Condor. Condor. Battles that you physically cannot do because you're at a point of the game where you physically cannot get over there as and when they occur. That I do remember. And the only way you can get to them is if you're playing the new threat version of the game, which I do have. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, I don't know why they were left out. It's bizarre. Yeah, but the rest of them you can still do as long as you can remember when exactly they all pop up. Whoops. God, get off. Where the heck is he running off to? Oh, I'll let him go. He'll be back. Oh, sounds like the other one's back. There he is. I'd rather take him out now just in case something goes wrong later and I end up falling back down there, because it has been known to happen, sadly. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Won't be making the same mistake this time. There we go. Right. This is probably one of my all-time favourite Tomb Raider musics. Because it's so peaceful and relaxing. Oh shit. Yeah, that was an alligator now. I'll tell you what, Red, with regards to Final Fantasy VII, there is one bit that I'm not looking forward to redoing, and that's the sodding chocobo breeding, 'cause it's an absolute pain. Granted, I know it is possible to I know it is possible to cheese it, obviously. You swine! I don't believe it. How the hell did he hit me from up there? What the actual... Okay, fair enough. Apparently Tomb Raider's doing a sale today on bullshit. Because that was about the biggest pile of bullcrap I've ever seen. Yeah, I remember that you can manipulate the RNG, although right now I'm having a complete brain fart on it. I literally cannot remember how to do it. But I do remember you and Fuzz going through it together. I can't remember for the life of me how to do it. Oh, come on. Oh, not again. Oh, this thing's so annoying. Why of all places did they have to put that thing up there? Rotten blooming thing. Okay, yeah, that would be great, Red, if you could jot that down for me somewhere. Because I know it's still doable, I just don't remember how. Get lost, you poxy Atlantican. If I can... Yes, I can. Yeah, I remember that part. Blimmin' thing. Now, before I move out of this room, I just want to also put out a caution with this room. Obviously, as you saw, I killed that thing from down below. Under no circumstances try and fight him in this room, because if you do, he does have the ability to push you through this floor, well, through this fence here, and you'll hit the ground below. And with the damage he does on top, by the time he's shoved you through the fence, you will have lost enough health that when you hit the ground below, it will one-shot you and kill you outright. So do not fight him in that room if you can help it. It will not end well. Yeah, I remember all of that, Red. Like I said, it's literally just the RNG manip part that I need to have my memory jogged on. Because I, for the life of me, cannot remember how to do it. I know which chocobos are needed, I know what order to get them in, all of that stuff. God, hiccups. Judging by that sound, it sounds like we have ourselves another alligator to deal with. Oh yeah, there he is. I think I'm too high up. Oops. That's him dealt with. Oh yes, I remember that. Going in and out of the screens, things like that, or with the card manipulation trick, it was I used a draw point like 6 times, 7 times, something like that, depending on which area you were in anyway. Tell you what, they're really sneaky with some of these item placements. Like, you really have to look for some of it. Oh, bugger! I have 4 of the little gits after me. Whew, that was close. Okay. Oh, yes, I remember now. Yes, of course. This thing's such a pain in the ass to dodge. You literally cannot get away from those bloody things. And the game wants you... Well, one of the trophies wants you to go through the game without dying. How the bloody hell are you supposed to do that when those things can literally match you jump for jump, speed for speed? If it was Tomb Raider 3, it would be doable because there's actually a cheat for restoring your health instantly. See, I haven't done the 2 in Unfinished Business yet. I got stuck on the Atlantis ones, but I do intend on going back at some point. I just haven't been back to it yet because the problem is the last time I was on it, on those particular levels, was when I got signed off ill for 3 weeks, so it's sort of holding a bit of a negative memory for me at the moment, but once I've shook those negative memories, I think I will go back to giving it a go. Oh, okay, Red. Yeah, I seem to remember Fuzz struggling to get the black one as well, to be honest. Oh, God, I really am getting hungry. This will definitely be my last level that I do for today. Shit! Oh, where did I last save? Oh. No, I'm going to call it there, folks. Oh, for God's sake. My hunger is starting to distract me too much. Okay, well, we've made some good progress. We've done... Oh, let's see, we cleared out the cistern, we did the Tomb of Teoken, and we've cleared out most of this level. So we've done roughly around what I intended on doing anyway, because, like I said last stream, we're going to try to do sort of 2 to 2.5 levels, maybe 3 levels per stream to try and spread this out a bit. Yeah, take care, George. Yeah, my next stream then will be Tuesday, as long as nothing gets in the way. So hopefully I'll see you all then. So thank you very much for watching and enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks. See you all on Tuesday.